Ludicrous Feed is proudly sponsored by Carloop, data to empower Australia's EV revolution, and Hankook, driving emotion. Hey everyone, I'm Tom, this is Joy.
Hello.
And we're here to talk about the new Tesla Model Y Performance, which just dropped today in Australia. We received the press release today, $89,400, excluding government charges and driveway on-road costs and so on. So it is now for sale in Australia and New Zealand. And they're saying that the Model Y Performance is now priced below the luxury car tax threshold as of 2025, therefore also enabling the Australian government's fringe benefit tax exemption as well for the novated lease discounts. Yeah, so we've got obviously some highlights from the press release. So we've got adaptive damping system for adaptive suspension as well, with 3 modes, standard, sport and track. Larger splitter, new air intakes, sharper styling. We'll go through the pictures in a second. Better rear design, carbon fiber spoiler, sporty finishes on rear diffusers, and 21-inch arachnoid 2.0 forged wheels. So they look pretty good as well.
Arachnid. You said arachnoid.
Arachnoid, not spider-like, so arachnid.
It actually is spider.
Yeah, it is a spider.
Spider-like.
343 kilowatts powertrain, 0 to 103.5 seconds. That's startlingly quick for a SUV. Top speed 250 kph and WLTP range of 580 kilometers. So very quick indeed. And model availability from Q4 2025, which is not too far away. And the Model Y Performance for Australia and New Zealand is expected to be built at the Tesla Gigafactory Berlin, so not Shanghai, Berlin in Germany, so that's new.
So you can tell everyone that you're driving a European car if that's your thing.
That's true, there you go. That's different, isn't it? And all exterior colors, according to the website, is included for now, so I don't know how long that's going to last, but it is all included in the price as well. And yes, it's got a redesigned front bumper. Let's have a look at the picture. So currently on screen now is the rear-wheel drive and long-range versions of the car. Let's click over to the performance all-wheel drive version. So there we go. That's what the front looks like now. You can see better side curtains there and better front bumper as well. And obviously the new arachnid wheels too. Side mirrors as well is all black. Let's move over to the side shot. There it is compared to the rear-wheel drive and long range, so you can see the suspension has been lowered as well. In this
Are
picture,
the brake calipers also red?
They sure are. Yeah. They are red. Let's flick over to the back 3/4. So that is the older one, or not older. That's the rear-wheel drive and long-range all-wheel drive version, and then the all-wheel drive looks obviously a bit sportier with the carbon fiber spoiler and just redesigned rear as well, as you can see. So there we go, just an all-round sportier look. And there's been some interior upgrades as well. So let's keep looking at the wheels. That's the arachnid wheels, and that's like the cross-flow wheels for the long-range and all-wheel drive version. That's the long-range Helix 2.0 wheels as well. So that's the new performance wheels on screen right now. And all colors are included, like I said. So let's see if we just spec the performance up without any inclusions. We are looking at $96,145 drive away. There's some shots of the interior. So what does it say about the interior? So upgraded carbon fiber trim on fascia and doors, sports front seats with enhanced lateral support and thigh bolstering. That's, I guess, for a sportier feel, just to grip your sides as you round those corners. And heating and ventilated functions. And it's got a upgraded central touchscreen as well, 16 inches, so a bit bigger than the rear-wheel drive and long-range versions. That's 15.4, so a bigger touchscreen there in the middle. And gets nearly 80% more pixels, so higher res, clearly. So yeah, there we go. That's the performance all-wheel drive Model Y. And obviously, if you wanted to add full self-driving capability, it's another $10,000 there, which we've obviously tested on the channel, so check out those videos as well. Otherwise, basic autopilot, which is essentially auto steer and active cruise control, is included with that price. As they said in the press release, let's have a look at the, where is it? I was going to see the pricing breakdown. There we go. There is no luxury car tax, I don't believe. There we go, $0 if you just go base variant. If you were to add anything at all, let's just say we added the black interior, sorry, the black and white interior. There it is. That's what it looks like. Then
the colors are all included at the moment.
Colors are all included. See, everything is included for now.
That's pretty good.
I think from past experience, I don't know. Are they usually included for performance specs? I have to look at the Model 3 one in a second.
Maybe it's just like a launch special.
Might be. It does push you over the luxury car tax, so you do pay, I think, just slightly more, $393.
Well, on top of the 1,005 that pushed you over.
So you're just paying that much more in tax, for which your country thanks you. But yeah, if you don't have the black and white interior, just the black interior, then it's under the luxury car tax.
So really, you can consider having the black and white interior as being like $1,800.
Correct.
Rather than 1,005.
Yeah, so there it is. I mean, obviously no one's driven it yet in Australia, so it'd be good to test that on real roads. Well, to be fair, you can't really drive that quick with a performance vehicle anywhere in Sydney, legally anyway. It's still fun, I guess, to dart off at traffic lights, having owned a performance Model 3 in the past.
Yes, but see, I feel like I never really got to take advantage of it because I would actually factor in the fact that it was so quick. And so if a traffic light turned green, I would actually just pause anyway. I would mentally pause and then be like, okay, now I'll go. So I actually factored in how fast it was and just paused anyway because I don't want to be the first one in the light to get T-boned by someone that's beating a red light. So
yeah, true.
Yeah.
As I get older, I'm certainly a bit more cautious in traffic now. It's funny that we talked about full self-driving, right? The question is, if you're going to use full self-driving in this car, why get a performance vehicle? I guess you want that on the side as well, right? Have your cake and eat it.
Yeah, because there's the option of going fast if you want to.
You want to know you can go quick.
I mean, because that's the case. Like, look, top speed of 250 kilometers per hour. Like, I would sincerely hope no one's ever driving on our roads at 250 kilometers an hour. So
it's just boasting rights performance specs, right?
Yeah, or if you get to go to like a track day, you know, don't they have them where they open up like the tracks for people to drive their cars, and then you wear the helmet and everything, and you do the thing that you...
Yeah, there's track mode as well, like adaptive damping system with track mode. Obviously, straight line acceleration, Tesla is pretty good at that. We know that for sure. But certainly with the performance Model 3, the new one, the handling is a lot better too. Not just breakneck speeds from 0 to 100, but hopefully we'll see Model Y do the same. It'd be good to test that out as well. So stay tuned on the channel. So I guess that's the new Tesla Model Y performance walkthrough. I think it's probably pertinent to walk through as well the different options in Australia currently, because we are currently blessed with lots of other options, not just Tesla Model Y when it comes to performance specs. So let's have a look at the last 3 lines of this spreadsheet I've got here. So we've got the IM by MG IM6 with a driveway price of $89.90 and slightly bigger than Model Y. Bigger battery, 100 kilowatt hours, but WLTP 505, so obviously not as efficient as Model Y on paper. Batteries from CATL, also NMC battery, all-wheel drive, 3.4 seconds, so just apparently tiny bit quicker than Tesla Model Y. The big benefit of the Zeekr and the IMs is that they can charge quickly if you can find a charger, right? So they can charge with the 800 volt architecture, close to 400 kilowatts. We will test them to make sure they can charge at a Tesla Supercharger as well, because that's obviously one of the big benefits of owning a Tesla. You can access a bit more of the network. The others can access most of the network. So that's quite good. And obviously access to FSD as well, hopefully soon with the Tesla vehicles, right? So that's right. Zeekr 7X is the other variant to look at too, the other model. 80,000 again, drive away. Pretty good price there. Very similar to IM and 100 kilowatt hours, CATL, slightly less WLTP than Tesla Model Y again, and 3.8 seconds 0 to 100. Yes, slow, but no slouch. Like, it's still pretty quick, right? 22 kilowatt AC, so that's something over the others. That pretty quick AC charging, and again, 800 volt architecture, 420 kilowatts DC. Brake tone capacity of 2 tons, so that's a bit of a market leader at the moment in the spreadsheet. Pretty good. Now the warranty is something that you've got to be aware of. Tesla's warranty is 4 years, whereas IM and Zeekr is 7 years, okay? We don't know Zeekr's servicing schedule just yet, but you would expect it to be around $2,000 to $3,000 looking at the spreadsheet. So add that to the final price over 5 years. I guess the question now begs $96,000 for Tesla Model Y Performance. That is almost $20,000 more than the other 2 Chinese competitors. You've got to ask yourself, is it worth $16,000 driveway as it stands for a European-made Tesla?
Once upon a time, I would have said yes, because there weren't other cars in the market. But now there's so much choice. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. Like, I think it really depends on what each individual person, wants out of a car. There's no right or wrong.
We haven't driven Tesla Model Y yet, performance. We haven't driven the Zeekr 7X yet, performance. We've barely driven the IMs, just in the control track, so can't make that judgment call yet on drive quality. I expect they'll drive pretty well, but we've got to be sure. For me, $16,000 buys you a European-made Tesla, okay? That's what's important to you. Access to a greater supercharger network, I guess integration with the
possibility
app.
of FSD. I think that's huge.
FSD is another $10,000. So you're looking at $26,000 on top.
But okay, can you still do that thing where you don't buy FSD in the thing so that you don't pay the luxury car tax and then you can add it on later?
Is
that still a thing?
I think you probably still can. So that's a good tip for you guys if you want FSD. So, but even then, it's still another 10 grand on top of the 96.
See, you can't do that with the seats though. If you really want your white seats, you can't go, well, I'll pay for the black seats now and then...
Look, I think if you're going to pay that much, $300 in tax, what's $300 between friends? Between Australia
Maybe I'm just thinking like that.
Yeah.
It's clearly not my mind.
Look, I think you're right. FSD is something that is differentiating Tesla from the rest, right? So if you really want to try FSD and you want the performance spec, then the Model Y is the thing to go for. Looks very subjective. I mean, I'm not going to comment on that too much. I'm not a huge SUV fan, so for me, they're all okay looking. Like IMs, they look alright. Zeekr looks okay. Even the Tesla looks fine. So it's really your call.
If you're the sort that doesn't want to look like every other car on the road, then maybe that's where you don't go for the Tesla, because there's just so many on the road, aren't there?
There are. They're commonplace now.
And also because statistically, they're still one of the best sellers. So
well, they are.
Exactly.
Number one last month.
Exactly.
Tesla. Yep.
So, the plus side is that you're in good company. Obviously, it's a bestseller because it's a popular car and people have, crunched the numbers and gone, yes, this is actually really good value. But if you prefer to, look a little bit different from everyone else, then maybe that's where although the IM does look a lot like the Tesla, maybe that's where the Zeekr comes in, because the Zeekr actually looks quite different. Yeah.
Well, the IMs look like the old Teslas.
True.
The X generation,
True.
right?
Yes.
So the other thing about buying a Tesla is that obviously now they're borderline legacy. I can't believe I'm saying that after only being in the country for 11 years. It's now borderline legacy because now they've established their showroom network. Their servicing's pretty good now. They've gone through all the teething problems. The support is quite good. So that's what you're buying into as well, right? It's easy to book a service through the app. They've got body shop repair shops now that are authorized. The new brands like Zeekr, still fairly new.
I was going to say, there might be a new brand, but Zeekr is part of Geely, which is huge and has been around forever. And IM is by MG.
It's MG.
And they're huge and have been around forever.
That's true. Also, they've got a big dealer network as well. So yeah, I'm just trying to put up pros and cons for buying both. But yeah, I mean, it's too close to call.
Okay, but the Tesla is the only European one. The other two are made in China.
Well, if that's important to you, whether that's a tough call, right? It's subjective once again, because we know the Chinese tech are quite good.
I know, but some people like saying that they drive a European car.
That's
so
true.
You can say that if you drive this new performance.
Just like I like saying I wear a Swiss-made watch. It's just, they've been around a long time,
Or we've
right?
got European furniture, which is from IKEA. So
Scandinavian.
So,
yes.
Yeah, designed because it's probably still made in China.
Zeekr Scandinavian design too, isn't it?
True.
Right? Designed in Sweden. Yeah. Tesla's American design. There you go. All right, well, there you go. Leave your comments below. What suits you? Tesla Model Y for another extra $16,000, or is it still the Chinese vehicles for you of that performance level? I'm curious to see, because Zeekr did so well with their pre-orders. Will there be a significant proportion of people who ordered a performance Zeekr X to jump ship to now buy Tesla Model Y performance now that that's out? Because no Zeekrs have been delivered just yet. So I think Tesla have done an interesting marketing strategy to come in just before they were delivered.
I still think that Tesla have kind of lost is a strong word, but as in they don't have that because the Supercharger network is now open to most cars. Not every supercharger location, but kind of like the critical ones. If you're doing a road trip, they're all open to pretty much every car now. So that I think was kind of the key advantage of getting a Tesla in Australia, and that's no longer the case. So I really do feel now that it really only is as you say, the the brand legacy, because they've been around for so long, and you know, Tesla and EV kind of go together, and the fact that there's FSD on the horizon, because that's definitely something that these two particular brands don't have.
Not yet.
Yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yes, Tesla is ahead in that regard. So how far ahead? Some people are saying 2 years. Don't know. Yeah, it'll come eventually. But for now, if you want FSD, if you want a European-made EV that can go that quick, legacy, borderline, then yes, Tesla's the way to go, I think, for $96,000. Final thoughts before we sign off?
I always like red, so the red brake calipers, that's stuck in my head. Anytime there's like coloured calipers, I'm happy. They look cool.
And there's a special performance badge as well if you buy the Tesla Model Y Performance. So, all right, leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Otherwise, this is Joy, I'm Tom. You're watching Ludicrous Feed. Until next time, it's happy charging.